I have a question from chapter 28, verse 87.
87. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وما كنت ترجو أن يلقى إليك الكتاب إلا رحمة من ربك فلا تكونن ظهيرا للكافرين. And you did never expect that the book would be revealed to thee, but it is a mercy from thy Lord, so never be a helper of disbelievers.
Read the verse again, please.
وَمَا كُنْتَ تَرْجُو أَن يُلْقَى إِلَيْكَ الْكِتَابُ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً مِّن رَبِّكَ.
Expect is the wrong translation. I definitely disagree with this translation. English is correct, of course, but the translation is wrong. Because Raja can also mean other things. Here, it is the other meaning of Raja which is mentioned here. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam never expected and never had an ambition to have this. This is the ambition which is mentioned here in this verse. But first of all, please translate, and then I'll turn to this question. And the question you have not yet raised, I'm sorry to have interfered with. I interfered not with you, but with his translation.
My question is the same. I want to understand the meaning of ما كنت ترجو أن يلقى إليك الكتاب.
That's
إلا رحمة من ربك.
Okay. Please tell what happened in regarding the previous question as well. The question which has been raised is largely based on the translation, the English translation of this verse, where Raja is translated as expectation. Now, I agree that one connotation of expectation also is one concentration of the word expectation in English also means hope. I expected him to do this means I wanted him to do this. I hoped he would do it. But this word here is misleading, because here the expectation will normally be understood as you expect some things to happen and they do not happen. Not hoping for them, but visualizing them to happen. Expectation is something of that nature in English. For instance, if I expect that God will do that to somebody, it's not my wishful thinking. It may be just an assessment. An expectation may mean assessment, that perhaps God will do it. But even in that connotation, I think it does not apply to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam had not the least idea in his mind of revelation from God. So he did not expect it in either way, in any meaning of it. It did not remotely touch his mind that somebody is going to be raised as a prophet of God, and why not he? Even without why not he never thought of such a thing at all. So it was a complete surprise to him. So complete that when you read the incident of what happened in Hira at the time of first revelation, you can immediately see that Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had never touched upon this subject. It was just one-sided love of God and rumination about the wonders He had created in the world. So a man given up to the study of the universe like Ulul Albab do, and loving Allah, the Creator, with all his heart. That was all that he did. So here, the verse should be translated in a slightly different manner, I think. And that should be, you never wished for, not expected. You never wished for this revelation to have occurred, to have bestowed upon you. It is not the slightest part of your own ambition. You know, that is the connotation with which I like this verse to be translated. And when you translate it like this, read the whole thing again, and I'll tell you what it will mean.
وَمَا كُنْتَ تَرْجُو أَنْ يُلْقَى إِلَيْكَ الْكِتَابُ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً مِّن رَبِّكَ فَلَا تَكُونَنَّ ظَهِيرًا لِلْكَافِرِينَ.
Now, one thing is very clear in this verse, that you had absolutely no ambition, no desire, no wish that this revelation will be bestowed upon you. As such, what this means in relation to helping the non-believers, that is the question which should have been raised. You understand? You had no wish, you had no ambition to be the recipient of this revelation. This is entirely as a rahmah from Allah. His rahmat here refers to his rahmaniyat, because he has created the universe. Also he has initiated the religious universe, or the universe of spirit, or the spiritual. So because of that, he had to choose someone who befitted the requirements like Hazrat Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did. His nature was such that he completely tallied with the concept of Rahmaniyat, which is necessary for a revelation which related to all the world equally. See, illa Rehmatullil Alameen should be understood with relation to Al-Alameen. No other prophet of God, qualified in this sense that his rahmah for the whole of the universe, or his personal rahmah could be extended to the whole of the universe. So Allah chose you because he thought you fit to discharge this requirement. Understand? So Ar-Rahman and Rehmatullil Alameen became, overlapping each other. They were different names for the same thing. God wanted to show Rahmaniyat to all the universe in the religion for the first time. Never before a religion was revealed which had the characteristics or attributes of a religion which would apply equally all the world, the black and the white, all inclusive. So Allah tells Muhammad, you are the one to discharge this function. That is what I have chosen you. فَلَا تَكُونَنَّ
ظَهِيرًا لِلْكَافِرِينَ.
ظَهِيرًا لِلْكَافِرِينَ. Now this is the dilemma. If he has been chosen, how could he be Zahiran lil Kafirin? In what sense? The kuffar must have done something mentioned in the previous verses to which this verse refers. So read the previous verses.
The two previous verses are as follows.
Please.
Man jaa bil hasanate falahu khairum minha وَمَنْ جَاءَ بِالسَّيِّئَةِ فَلَا يُجْزَى الَّذِينَ عَمِلُوا السَّيِّئَاتِ إِلَّا مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ إِنَّ الَّذِي فَرَضَ عَلَيْكَ الْقُرْآنَ لَرَادُّكَ إِلَى مَعَادٍ قُلْ رَبِّي أَعْلَمُ مَنْ جَاءَ بِالْهُدَى وَمَنْ هُوَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ وَمَا كُنْتَ تَرْجُو أَنْ يُلْقَى إِلَيْكَ الْكِتَابُ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً مِّن رَبِّكَ فَلَا تَكُونَنَّ ظَهِيرًا لِلْكَافِرِينَ.
Okay, next.
وَلَا يَصُدَّنَّكَ عَنْ آيَاتِ اللَّهِ بعد إذ أنزلت إليك وادع إلى ربك ولا تكونن من المشركين ولا تدع مع الله إلها آخر لا إله إلا هو كل شيء
Still, I have not been able to connect the two together. I always speak on a subject on which I am personally satisfied. And as yet I have to find the link. I think once before I contemplated on these verses and I remember having found the link between the two. So give me more time again with this verse as well, so that I could think of the previous subject as it is discussed and link the two together because he did not wish for this prophecy. How could he be Zahirul lil Kafirin? In what sense? You understand the point? So this I must say, I must admit and confess, requires some time for me to ponder over this question a little more. So both these things, subjects of discussion, will crop up during our next meeting. Right? In the meantime, to translate all of this, how long will it take?
I believe around 10 minutes.
What?
Around 10 minutes.
Okay. Then I will return within 10 minutes. Please continue.